Mom Bitches. Welcome back to the Mom Bitch podcast. If you haven't noticed, I have a special guest today. This is my husband, James.
Hello. Trying really hard not to breathe awkwardly into the microphone.
Yes, we know. Anyways, I was supposed to have you on the podcast a while ago, but life got the best of us. What are you drinking?
A long drink. Because Miles Teller told me to.
Do you know Miles Teller?
Personally? No.
Did you see that he was in Michigan?
Of course I did. He was at Michigan State.
Yeah, he was also in Ann Arbor.
But also at Michigan State.
Yeah.
Michigan State
His
first.
wife is like best friends with Taylor Swift.
Do you think because of Miles Teller?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Today we have a little bit of something fun for you. As I've become an official Mom Bitch leader, I thought to myself, like, how do we spruce up our relationship? But before we get into it, I have a couple questions that you were supposed to answer a while back and we didn't get a chance to do it. So,
and I've not heard any of these questions before.
No, you haven't.
So just on the fly, live, holding a microphone, wearing headphones.
Yeah, and we're not going back to edit this like the last time when we tried to. So you really need to just get it together, okay? All right. What does Mom Bitch mean to you?
To me, it means you owning the mom lifestyle and everything that goes along with it, from being a mom to being a woman to just owning every piece of it.
Okay.
Is that a good answer?
Yeah, it's okay. What did you think? Remember when I took you out to Condado Taco because that's your favorite place to eat, and I told you I had a really big surprise.
Are real good.
And I told you I had a really big surprise for you. Yeah. What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be something with a huge price tag on it. And all I could picture was just how many zeros were coming from whatever you were going to ask or tell me to do. So
when you saw the website, what did you think?
I thought it was incredible. It was like a fully formed site. It didn't look like it was in beta. It looked like, it had so many different pages and links and pictures and formatting. It looked like a fully finished product already.
Yeah. And what did you think about the journal when I told you I was like creating like an actual journal?
Well, I wasn't surprised. I remembered a year ago when you had started talking about making it, and you were texting with somebody and on the phone and talking about it and this, that, and the other thing, and you were writing it out in paper. So I remember when you started thinking about it a year ago. I didn't know that you had continued to follow through with it, but I remember that first day for sure.
Yeah, so the reason why I never told James is because James told me if I ever wanted to do something that I would have to do an entire business proposal. And as I started to do the work, I realized I could just do it all and then present it to him as a finished product. And I think I did a great job.
I think you did a great job too.
I only had to put $30,000 of our savings into this.
I would have noticed that $30,000 gone missing. The other thing I told you is not only you had to have a business plan, but if you needed funding, you needed outside investors. That was the more important part.
If you had to create, just in case some of the mom bitches are listening to this with their hubbies, if you had to create like a dad's guide to parenting handbook, what would it be?
Like, you want me to recite the whole book I would write right now?
No, just like a really quick synopsis, like a 30-second elevator pitch.
Oh, I don't think I'm qualified at all to tell anybody how to be a dad.
No, but that's
I'm just trying to keep up every day. All I'm trying to do is keep up and stay afloat. I have no idea if I'm doing what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong.
But that's the whole. Maybe that's the
book. Is that I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you do, but I don't. I could write just a whole book of what I don't know.
Right. What is the one thing that you've learned, I would say, the most about yourself in becoming a dad?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I learned that, I guess there's a lot of things. Maybe I'm not as laid back and relaxed as I thought I was, or I guess I was when it came to me. But as soon as I became a dad, I became way more uptight. And I think Everyone that knows us is pretty surprised that you're the more relaxed parent of the two, and
I
I am
am.
more helicoptery. Because before Lakin, definitely not the case, but definitely something changed, or maybe it was always in me. I don't know, but
Let's talk about Formula Bro. so
hey, those were crazy times.
so when we
No
had
one's gonna fault me for this.
so when we had Lakin, it was in the middle of a formula shortage. And of course, I wanted to breastfeed, and I know not everyone gets an opportunity to. I did. I did it for about 8 weeks, but I just could not produce enough milk, and I was literally by the bottle. So I would have to wake up to pump for that bottle. So I was up, every 2, 3 hours throughout the night. It became unhealthy.
Yeah.
And so we decided, okay, we're going to start to supplement. And soon that turned into needing formula full time. And I've never seen James turn into a more hoarding.
Not hoarding. There wasn't any formula out there.
You searched every single retailer every single day. It would be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got 6 bottles of formula.
Yeah. He would go through 5 or 6 bottles a day, and there was just none out there in the world.
Listen, our basement was like a mountain of formula, and my brother-in-law David came over and was like, "Bro, I'm worried about you." Like, we were all seriously concerned.
Did we have leftover? No.
No, we did, because we gave it to the neighbor.
Not many. He was drinking those pre-made 8-ounce bottles. They went quick. He would drink 6, almost like, we go through 4 to 6 of them a day. They went quick. The most we ever had down there was like 300, 400 bottles.
300 or 400 bottles.
Quick. That goes quick. No. It was scary times. But if we ran out, like, there was times where we were down to like, 4 or 5 days worth, and there was none anywhere.
I think that happened like once. But anyways,
it was scary.
God
bless all of our neighbors and friends that also went out and bought all that formula for us.
They did help us like leap off coming out of the hospital, but he got the nickname Formula Bro because he turned into like eat, sweat, breathe, live, find formula. And that was actually really scary because we had each other to search for formula. Like, if you were a single parent, like, that was tough to get formula, and they had a lot of limits.
All I care, they had limits, but they just wasn't there at all because he would only drink a specific kind. That was the hard part. So you could only
would be in your parenting book.
Yeah,
is like.
So I don't think I did anything. I don't think I did anything wrong. I'll wear the moniker Formula Bro proudly because he never ran out of formula. That's all that matters. The only thing I cared about in the world was making sure he was fed. That's all I cared about. Nothing else mattered to me as long as he was fed.
I bet you I have a video of Formula Bro. I'm going to have to go through my phone and find a video of it.
But it's not like during COVID when people were like hoarding toilet paper and paper towel. Like, we needed all that. It's not like we had hundreds of extra bottles. We didn't. We used it all. We needed it.
Okay, Formula Bro, calm down.
I'm getting defensive now.
Okay. Anyways, I want to move into like a date night-esque book. And we bought this for our friends because they got engaged.
Was that for Adam?
Yeah, it was for Adam and Leslie. But then I like kept eyeballing it every single time we went to Paper Source. And it's basically a book called Would You Rather? Questions for Couples. And it says we're going to laugh and grow closer through fun conversation. The author is Sanji and Taylor Moore. So I figured maybe we could have a little fun today and learn something about each other.
So this is like a real-time test of if the book truly works.
Well, yeah. But I don't think it's like quizzing each other on each other. It's like just your preference.
Okay.
I
feel like having the conversation while holding a mic and wearing headphones is a little bit different as well, but we'll make it work.
Okay. So, questionable life choices. So it says decisions are hard, especially when it comes to the essentials of life. In this chapter, you'll make tough choices about food, fashion, style, career, hygiene, and pretty much anything else you care about.
Is food hoarding going to be a part of this?
No.
Did we already precursor this?
We're literally past Formula Bro. Move on. Most of these are permanently life-altering decisions, so choose wisely. Okay.
All right.
Would you rather have to survive being lost on a mountain range or in a rainforest with your partner?
That's a tough question. I think rainforest.
Why?
There's more around. I feel like if you're lost in a mountain range, all there is snow and rocks. And I feel like at least if you're in the rainforest, there's way more around you that you can use or also just to pass the time. I don't know. I feel like just getting bored on the side of the mountain for a long time versus the rainforest is an adventure every day.
I like that answer.
Yes.
Okay, would you rather have to dress fancy or in sweats no matter the situation for the rest of your life?
Define fancy. Like, do I have to wear a tuxedo every day?
You make the rules.
I feel like I feel like sweats is the answer, but I feel like kind of a piece of crap for saying it. You know what I mean?
I mean, any situation of your life, I would have to agree on sweats.
But it depends what fancy is. If fancy means a tuxedo, then no.
Well, like, think about if you were swimming.
Oh. Or so you'd have to wear like a suit in the pool?
Yeah.
Or would you just wear
Or
like your
like,
fancy underwear in the pool? I mean, there's fancy swimsuits.
exactly, yeah. I think I would do sweats just because it's more like I read it as like athletic wear. And I feel like that would be more versatile and lightweight.
Yeah, and plus you could really like you can get like a black pair of Lululemon joggers and like a black. I mean that kind of doesn't look dressy, but you can get away with wearing all black, kind of like to probably like a more formal event. Like you could rock that to a wedding and probably be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, especially nowadays. Like, I feel like, what is black tie? Like, what? I don't even know. What is black tie cocktail wear?
Black tie means a black bow tie.
Okay, but what does it mean for
Tuxedo.
women? Does it mean like floor length dress? Like, what does it mean?
I have no idea. I think it means anything. I think women have it a lot easier in that regard because I feel like you could pretty much
Women
do
have it a
anything
lot easier.
in that regard in terms of options. If it's like black tie optional, you can wear almost anything and probably get away with it. No one's gonna say anything.
That's true because I feel like when I would go to the bar and it would say like no flip flops, like
You,
if a girl's coming to the
they
bar
don't care.
and flip flops, they let you in.
Yeah, not me though. I couldn't wear
No.
flip flops.
Do you remember
I have to adhere to the dress code 100%, or else I'm in trouble.
talking about going to the bar? Before I go into another question, do you remember the first time you went to go meet my friends?
Vaguely refresh my memory.
Okay. So I told you we're going out. I forget whose birthday it was.
Oh, you're gonna make up a story that's not
no,
true?
this is not a made up
okay.
story.
Here we go. All right, you go ahead and you tell your truth, and then I'll
Okay.
tell the truth.
Here's the truth.
Okay.
It's with who? Who was it? Was it with Rai Rai and Heather?
I have no.
Who were we with?
Oh,
We went
I
to
don't
go
remember
get we went to
yesterday. I
go
don't- I can
get
remember 5
dinner
years
with
ago.
friends, and then we were gonna go to the party, me and my friends, and you showed up with khaki on khaki.
I did not. That is
And
that is a blatant lie.
But okay, true or false? Did I
Okay.
tell you you had a change?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I'm just debating about what I showed up in wearing.
And it was tucked in.
It was. See, here's where you're wrong. I never in my life. I don't tuck in when I go to work. I don't tuck in my shirts. I hate tucking in my shirts. So there's absolutely no chance that was true because
Okay.
I've never tucked in a shirt ever.
True or false? When you met my grandfather, you were wearing the same coat.
True, but it was a polo spring. It was like a Ralph Lauren polo
Correct.
spring jacket, tan colored. It's a nice
I'm
coat.
sorry.
It looked good.
What color was it? Was it khaki?
It was a tan
All
colored
right.
coat.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
Khaki
you know
formula,
what?
bro.
I give your grandma props. We were like, yeah, fine.
All right. Would you rather?
I think he gets props. I don't get pulled down for having the same coat as your grandpa. He gets props
No,
for having the same coat as me.
My gramps had a navy blue polo jacket on. You had a khaki on khaki outfit. Again, probably. It was disgusting. Anyways, would you rather always be 20 minutes late or $20 short?
This is just erroneous.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm sorry, $20 short or 20 minutes late?
Would you rather always be 20 minutes late or $20 short whenever you're out with your partner?
Well, we're already 20 minutes late all the time. So
I mean, $20 short. Let's talk about our honeymoon for a second.
Wait a
When
minute.
we were in the middle.
For the record, I never want to be $20 short, so I'd always rather be 20 minutes
Okay,
late,
but
even though I hate being late.
maybe you don't want to be $20 short because you put our life at risk in Punta Cana. We went to Punta Cana for our honeymoon. And where did we go golf?
Oh, the Tooth of the Dog golf
Yeah.
course? Yeah.
Yeah, that's where like Beyonce and like Jay-Z own a home.
Did not bring enough cash.
You didn't bring any cash.
Well, we brought credit. It just became tricky to, when it was a cash only establishment, to extract the appropriate amount of cash with the credit card.
Like, is Punta Cana a third world country?
Well, Punta Cana is a city in the Dominican Republic. I don't think Dominican Republic's a third world country.
Okay, but it's.
I mean, the Obamas had a house there.
Yeah, but that's at the
resort.
At the resort, and that's like on the complete opposite part of the island than where most people are.
I always have to get in the mindset of carrying more cash. I never have cash, and when we travel, I need to carry way more cash. Credit just doesn't work sometimes.
No, so we have to hop in a vehicle that we hope is safe. Drive like an hour to the other side of the Dominican Republic, and he did not bring our license, proof of identity, and or cash.
I did. Well, I forgot our licenses because they were in the safe, and I brought like $200, which was not nearly enough.
And they only took cash.
Was the problem.
And we had nothing. And it was the scariest. Like, I literally thought
it wasn't that scary. We were at a like 5-star resort. And we had our American Express. It just took a little while to get in touch with the American Express people to be able to access some cash.
That was the worst part, but that's a lesson learned.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we got the appropriate amount of cash out while we were there, paid everybody, and got home safe and sound.
I would rather be 20 minutes late, hands down, than be $20 short. Like, Lord knows what happens if you're $20 short, depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in agreement.
Yep. Would you rather that everything you ate for the rest of your life tastes like pizza, or that you were never able to taste pizza again?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, probably I'd rather just not taste pizza again and have everything else. It's like betting one versus the field.
I mean, you could have chicken parmesan and that would taste somewhat like
exactly.
Pizza.
You want the feel. That's a pretty easy one, I think.
Because pizza is what? Dough, cheese, and marinara sauce.
Sauce, yeah. I feel like that question was designed to trip you up. If you spend 5 seconds thinking about it, it's kind of a no-brainer.
I mean, I would never taste pizza again because it gives me a bellyache. Okay, I'm having too much fun with this. Would you rather have all food taste delicious to you, or have all songs sound like a total banger?
All food tastes delicious.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't imply
Who wrote this book?
That doesn't imply that every song would be horrible then. I don't need every song to be a banger. I need ups and downs. I need variety in my life. Sometimes you need something really, really crappy to make fun of.
I feel like we could write something better.
Yeah. Maybe it's too nice. Maybe it needs to be slightly more negative.
This is just like the first chapter.
Flip ahead a little bit.
Okay, let's flip ahead.
Yeah, maybe it needs to get a little more sour, a little more negative.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's see what you got.
Would you rather be a CEO at a failing company or an entry-level worker at a successful one?
Ooh.
Can I answer this one first?
Sure.
CEO at a failing company.
1,000%.
Like, no questions asked.
You're still getting paid until the company goes bankrupt.
100%. And don't they say, like, you have to fail in order to succeed? Like, how many people that are now billionaires have gone bankrupt previously?
Well, yeah, just think about the resume. Your next job, you're going to have, no one's going to care if you're coming up bankrupt. Everyone goes bankrupt. You're going to have CEO on your resume for your next job.
What do you mean everyone goes bankrupt?
Name Apple's been on the brink of bankruptcy. I mean, my company's been bankrupt and out of bankrupt. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and come out of it or not.
Okay. Would you rather become rich and famous for co-creating a trashy reality TV show with your partner, or for co-authoring a how-to book about sex positions?
You go first.
I mean, well, first off, you're not co-authoring a book about sex positions.
Hey, this is supposed to be like your fantasy. Like, what would you like to do?
But it sounds like you would rather become rich and famous for co-creating a trashy reality TV show, because the other day you took credit for my podcast and you said if this ever becomes viral, that it would be because of you. And I was like, of course she would say something like that.
Hey,
like, of course the white
again,
boy in the room would say that.
Again, completely out of context and not at all what I said. I was specifically referring to if one of your Instagram videos
Right.
making fun of me went viral, would that mean I was part of the reason why you went viral? If it's a video about me. That's a fair question.
I don't think
I
it
said
would
nothing
be.
about your podcast.
I think it would be due to like my creativity as like a content creator. And
Sure, so
putting you, it's like almost like comedic timing.
So
like,
it's like,
I
is
have
it the
to
director
envision.
or is it the actor?
Oh, that's a good one.
Mhm.
Who is it most of the time? You think that makes the movie?
I think it depends. I think it's the director. If
Dune.
it's a great director, or it's either Dune is the director.
You think?
Yeah, but if it's a movie like,
But that's a stacked cast.
It is. But like if it's like, I'm just because I just saw it on our TV. Like if it's the movie Hitch with Will Smith, I don't even know what the director is. Will Smith makes the movie, right? So in that regard, it's Will Smith. But in Dune, I think it's Denis Villeneuve, the director.
Okay. What about Wedding Crashers?
So in our case, if you're the director and I'm the actor, it's the director. Yes. Obviously. But what do you think about like Wedding Crasher and Bridesmaids? I feel like those are the actors. It's the actor, yeah.
Okay, but the storyline's good. Like the script's good. What do you think would be like a script by a director that hands down it wouldn't matter what actor was portrayed, it would be a hit no matter what?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, I have my answer, but it's pretty cliche.
Well, what's your answer?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, okay. That's a good answer. That was going to be a hit no matter what.
Yeah.
They casted all new kids anyway. There was no known actor like all the kids, right? Yeah, that's a great answer. All right, that's the answer.
What would yours be, though?
I'm just sticking with Harry Potter. That's the answer.
Have you ever watched Games of Thrones?
Mm-mm.
I asked that because I fall asleep very early, and you watch a lot of like TV shows and series and like movies without me.
They do. It's been a lot just the last couple of weeks.
They said that I saw it online, that only 1% of people have not watched Games of Thrones.
Really? And you haven't either, right?
No, I haven't.
Wow, we're both in the 1%.
And then I put it on my Instagram and I asked, and most people replied back that they watched it.
We were just talking about this with people at Sorrel Party. Game of Thrones and Succession are like my blind spots. I've never seen either.
I feel like you'd have to hard commit.
Yeah, I tried a couple times. It started so slow. I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Dragons, swords, that's not really my thing. Unless it's Willow, but that's different, I guess.
I don't even know what that means. Okay.
My friends who aren't watching would laugh.
Okay, I'm going to do a couple more before we wrap. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Pop culture hot takes. Okay.
Here we go.
Would you rather have to watch this entire series of 50 Shades of Grey or Twilight every day?
I feel like that's an easy answer.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. Twilight is
I don't think
I've ever... It's beyond atrocious.
Like, I've never seen a Twilight movie.
Sadly, I have. They're so bad.
Who did you watch it with? Like an ex-girlfriend?
Probably nobody.
You just sat in your house when you were single and watched Twilight? That's really
I feel like
weird.
That's not the answer either. I don't think I've seen one start to finish, but they're always on TV and they're atrocious.
I'm like not really impressed with this book, although I think it's like a lot of fun.
Let's keep with the pop culture going.
Okay. Would you rather have partied at the factory of Andy Warhol or at the Viper Room with Courtney Love?
I feel like it's another easy answer.
Yes, like the Viper Room with Courtney Love.
100%. Maybe that just means we're not sophisticated, though. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like your mom would have partied at the factory of Andy Warhol.
I think my mom would have gone there at like 2 p.m. and had a glass of water.
Well, no, I feel like your mom would have been there at night and your dad would have been in the Viper Room with Courtney Love.
Yeah. They'd probably split apart.
Okay, let's do one more. Okay. Would you rather be friends with Prince William and Kate Middleton or Prince Harry and Meghan Markle?
I have to be friends with one of them.
Yes.
I think I'd probably... It's a tough call.
What?
Wait. Why is it not a tough call? I feel like I can make arguments for both sides. What are you going to say?
I want to hear both sides of the argument, but I'm sorry, like, I can't with Meghan Markle.
Okay, well, I was going to say, so Harry and Margot, super pretentious. That would be just excruciating to sit in their house for 3 hours and have them lecture you about God knows
I
what.
feel like, do you ever see The Hills, Spencer and Heidi? Like you walk or you see like they walk into their home and then it's like two massive pictures of each other.
No, I just remember all
Like,
the hummingbird feeders.
yeah, like, but they had like two massive pictures or
Sounds like
portraits of them. And I
they
feel
would
like
have.
that's what would be inside of
I would
Meghan and Harry's
rather be
house.
friends with Heidi and Spencer than either of those two, to be
See,
completely
I would
honest.
rather be friends with Prince William and Kate Middleton.
Yeah, they seem normal. You get to go to England. Like you're not going to London with Harry and Meghan. You're still running around Montecito.
Montecito. I think I would want to be friends with Prince William and Kate Middleton because I feel like, I love anything coming from England.
It's true.
Like skin products, makeup, like most of my stuff.
They probably have so. Oh yeah.
I mean,
That's a
I
good
just
point.
feel like
And
you would have the hookup to just we even bought our formula, remember? Kendamil.
You really wanted that UK formula.
I really wanted that UK formula.
You wanted Lakin to like it so bad.
He would not eat it.
Like Lakin, the princess. This is what she uses.
Well, we
on her
didn't
baby.
know that when we bought it.
You wanted no part of it.
He wanted no part of it.
It was very milky.
I just feel like
it wasn't
it. It's disgusting. I just feel like it would be just like a very like eye-opening friendship. Like there's just so much history and culture behind them.
Not a lot of culture in the Harry and Meghan world.
I mean, maybe, but you were a fan of Suits.
Yeah, not because of her. In general, so like my sweet spot for any kind of like entertainment, TV show, movies is like male friendship camaraderie. So like the dynamic in Suits between Mike and Harvey, that's the reason why people watched. I mean, Meghan Markle was nice to look at the time, but I mean, people come back to Suits for that friendship dynamic, Okay.
Anyways, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I think we can learn about.
We ragged on the book a little bit, but it was a pretty good time.
No, I think it's definitely a book worth purchasing, and maybe even like, I'll have to look to see if they have like, maybe what is it called when you have like multiple series.
Yeah, you know what my takeaway though is we did 6, 7, 8 questions. We had the same answer for almost all of them.
I know. I'm actually surprised about that because we don't have much in common.
I know. Maybe we do.
Okay, what's your favorite candy?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Mine's Sprees.
That's really different. Like yours is pure sugar, mine's chocolate.
Yeah. What's your favorite food to eat?
Oh, I don't know how to answer these questions. I don't know if I have like a favorite. Like sometimes it's like Brooklyn pizza, sometimes it's gnocchi, sometimes it's
but
tacos.
It's basically
like you know these answers better than me. I feel like about myself. Like what would you say my favorite food to eat is?
Like your all-time favorite food would be like an Italian gnocchi.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And mine's sushi, and you don't eat raw fish.
I eat sushi. I just don't want to eat it every day.
But like most things I think that are like basic in life, like that we steer towards are opposite, but we must be together because we think alike.
Yeah, like stuff like that. That's kind of interesting. Look what we came to on this podcast. But I feel like what didn't the book say you learned a lot about yourselves? I think
we grew closer too.
I think we did.
Cheers.
All right, I'll do more of that book.
What do you think about me having a podcast? Like, be honest. Like, what do you think of? Like, I didn't just say like, "Hey, I'm going to do a podcast." Like, I straight up purchased everything.
Oh, I know.
For like an actually good, high quality podcast. Like, now that you've experienced the podcast, because you've kind of just like seen me do it. Like, you just see me in my office. I work on it. I'm editing it. I'm doing all of these things. But like now that you are actually a part of this podcast today, like now how do you feel about it? Like, is it more fun to you? Like, do you have more respect for it?
I don't think my feelings have changed at all. I mean, I listen to podcasts all the time. I like podcasts, you know that. So I don't think my feelings have changed one way or the other. This is my first time being on a podcast. That's kind of fun.
If we were to have our podcast, like say it was you and I, what would we call it?
You know what we would call it? It would be our band name.
What?
People Hate Couples.
No. It would be People Love Couples.
People hate couples.
No, I don't think that's the truth.
It's 100% true. When
Taylor
couples
Swift,
do things together, people hate it. If Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce hosted a TV show together, people would hate it.
I don't think so.
They might like it for a minute, then they would hate it for the long term. People
Okay.
hate couples. It's true. People hate
I
couples.
have a hot.
People don't like seeing other happy people. People like seeing miserable people if they're together.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to surround myself with people like that.
No, not surround, but see.
Okay. Before we wrap,
Okay.
I really want to introduce people to something that maybe they don't have this year. Like, and let's just keep it light. Let's just keep it like the best reality TV show that you can watch, that you can binge, that isn't like mainstream. For you, what's your favorite like reality TV show or series?
The Challenge.
The Challenge?
Oh yeah, by a mile. It's the greatest reality TV show of all time.
Okay. And I think it's like left a generation. Like I don't think everyone watches
so
The Challenge
sad.
now.
I think this is season 39.
That's
right
insane.
now, which is crazy.
And what's insane is it's still like the same
the same
people that just hands down beat everybody.
And that's the people you want to see. Like the new people cycle in, cycle out, but you want to see CT and Bananas and Cara Maria and Lord, the people that are like as old as we are. Like they're still more fun and entertaining than everyone else that comes on.
Remember when I gave you the best birthday gift ever?
Yes. So I don't know if everybody knows this or however many people even watch the challenge, but Leroy, a challenge all-star, an all-timer on the challenge.
You are like his biggest fan.
Everyone loves Leroy.
Everyone
Leroy
does.
has like universal approval in the world. Anyone that's seen him on TV knows that he's like one of the greatest people of all time. And you are friends with him.
I went to high school with him, and he's honestly the most genuine person. And I messaged him and I was like, "Hey, like, will you talk to my husband for his birthday?" And he did.
Yeah, we had a nice little FaceTime conversation. That
I've
was
never
really
seen
fun.
you so like humbly starstruck.
Yeah, it was the best. Everyone loves Leroy.
I will agree with you. I think
is like 100% approval.
I think the challenge is a really good one. I was gonna say Made in Chelsea because we were talking about England.
Talk about binging.
Like, if you want to binge, it is like Made in Chelsea.
Seasons.
Yeah, it's like 20 seasons. It has like the best cast. Like
remember when
the best
Spencer
cast.
Pratt's sister showed up on there for a couple
of years?
years?
Yeah, Spencer Pratt. I don't know how she got on that.
Yeah, that was really
It must
random.
be because it's like the London version of like what the Hills would have been. You know what I mean? But I think Made in Chelsea is like the best binge watching. How did you, because you can't easily watch it here. Like, how did we do that? Give everyone instructions.
I'm trying to remember. It's not. Well, for a minute it was on Hulu. You started watching it was on Hulu, and then it came off. And then I had to subscribe to the UK.
Wait, before you go farther, is this illegal?
No, I don't think so. So I had to get like a private VPN token that said I was in the UK. Then I had to subscribe to I think it's like Channel 4 UK is what it's on. And then we had to watch it on the laptop and then stream it to the TV that way, but through a UK VPN because you can't access the Channel 4 UK website from a US server, I guess.
But you have to.
It was a lot of work.
It's a really good show.
Yeah, when you were pregnant, you were just pounding it.
Oh yeah, I pounded like that. That's how I got into Vanderpump. Remember, I watched the whole series of Vanderpump for the most part. What else did I watch?
Southern Charm.
Southern Charm.
When you were home, when you were home with Lakin for the first 3 months, you watched all of Southern Charm.
Yeah, Southern Charm's good. I would say that that's another one to binge watch if you haven't. All right. Well, do you have any questions for me? Do you want to try to play podcaster before we wrap?
On the spot?
Yeah.
No, you know I'm not going to think it on the spot.
You don't have any questions for me regarding Mom Betch, the journal, anything?
Like what?
I don't know.
I feel like you've kept me pretty well informed. I don't know if I have any questions.
Okay, then I guess not.
See, now I'm on the spot.
I know. This is part of this is why you can't take credit if the podcast goes off.
Here's a question. I don't know. I'm not going to go this on the fly, but I don't know if this is going to be a question so much as, I don't know, I'm just going to meander around and see if we end up with a question.
Okay.
So I feel like because I do consume all of your content, you don't think I do, but I do. I guess I'm not on Instagram, but you show me enough where I get it by. Either way, I feel like you have kind of portrayed me differently. On the podcast, I don't come up very much, but it's usually in a relatively positive or neutral light.
Yes.
But on Instagram, I feel like I'm just constantly the butt of the joke. Is there like a concerted effort to keep the Instagram kind of separate from the pod, or is it just kind of how it's worked out so far?
So I think with the podcast, I want to make a positive place for women to come for resourceful information.
Okay.
And I also think that I've been blessed enough to have a pretty stable life that I also want to be a role model for women because I don't know if women have what we have.
Okay.
You know, like we've both been very hardworking. We've built a home, we've started a family. Like I would say that we're pretty fortunate. And I do think everyone can have that. But I think not everyone does. And so I want them to have a place of safety. Instagram is just to show you for your true colors. Like, you know, I say this to you all of the time. Like, if I was going to be trapped on a deserted island, I wouldn't bring you. Like, I've told you this. Like, when we went to that escape room,
Yeah, but
I was like
you haven't said it exactly like that. You haven't said I wouldn't bring you. You said
James,
I wouldn't be resourceful or useful, or you don't think you'd be able to. I don't know.
Listen,
you never just flat out said you'd rather be marooned on an island by yourself than with my company.
Listen, when we were in the escape room, remember?
That is really damning.
Remember when we went to the escape room?
Yeah, I do not thrive in escape rooms.
You were like in the corner.
But that doesn't mean I'm not entertaining there. At least I can provide entertainment.
I think this button on the wall is a clue. I'm like, no, James. No, it's not.
All right, couple things.
Okay.
One, escape rooms in general, I've only done like 2 or 3. But I feel like it's kind of stupid that you just drop you in a room and you guys have to wander around looking for weird things. Like there's no rhyme or reason to it. Like you're looking for quote clues, but you don't even know what the mystery is. There's like, oh, that's weird. There's 4 dots on the wall. I wonder if that means something. I don't know. To me, that's not the same thing as kind of like piecing something together, putting a puzzle together.
But
personally,
would be coming from the person that can't find the clues. Like
no. But if I'm on a deserted island and I needed a spear, I mean, I've watched Castaway, so I kind of get the gist of I need a raft, I need shelter, I need this, I need that. I can put that together by looking at knowing what I need and looking what's around me.
Okay.
In an escape room, you don't have either of those pieces. You just have a bunch of shit around you. You don't know what you need or what's what.
Okay.
Sorry.
How about this? Okay, calm down.
Okay, sorry.
One question and then that's it for us. We'll have to bring you back.
Okay.
But one question is, you're on the deserted island. You said you need to make a sphere. A spear?
A spear?
A spear?
I'm thinking like fishing.
Okay, a spear. How do you make it?
What's around me?
You're on a deserted island.
I'm assuming if there's some bamboo, I could like kind of chisel some bamboo or like at least kind of a stick and make it that way. But it depends on what's around me. There's a lot of different options. You might be able to find a stone. You might be able to find something hard. I don't know. There's a lot of different things you could do.
Okay.
I'd watch Castaway again before I marooned myself on an island.
I don't think bamboo would work, and I don't know if there's
really
bamboo.
Strong. Well, it depends where the islands are. Are you in the Pacific? Are you in the Atlantic?
Okay.
All depends.
Okay. All right.
I still can't get over the fact that you said you'd rather be alone on an island than with me.
No.
That is what you just said.
Typically that question is like you can bring 5 things or people, and I'm just saying that like you genuinely wouldn't be one of them.
I would not make your top 5. Would you bring a different person or would you bring 5 things?
Yes.
To watch one?
I would bring 5 things.
4 things and a person or 5 things? So who's the person? You can't say like Bear Grylls. That's gotta be someone you know, I feel like.
Who would be the person that I bring with me? It could be anyone.
That you know.
That I know.
Yeah. You can't just like go pick out a random Navy SEAL.
It would be Leroy because he did the challenge, and that's like no.
That's fair. Leroy would be good.
No.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I'd rather bring Leroy. That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I think I would be a good partner in the island.
You know, if I were you, I'd bring Leroy over me for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, I appreciate you coming on the podcast. We'll have to do this again. Did you have fun?
I did.
Okay.
This was a good use of Lakin's nap time. I was a little upset I wasn't gonna get a workout in today, but I feel like this was more fun.
Okay. Now, every time I wrap an episode, I always try to give a good piece of advice to being a mom bitch. But since we have you, like, I want you to sign us off. Like, sign us off with a really nice worldly piece of advice for parents.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Keep your heads up out there.
No, that's not advice.
That's advice. You got to keep your head up. See what's going on around you.
Okay. Well, Mom
keep your
Betches,
head on a swivel. Keep your ear to the grindstone.
let me know if you like this episode. If you do, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you want James back on the podcast. But until next time, keep being a mom bitch.
Thanks for having me.